So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Atma Karka through houses. And today we're going to be covering Mercury in the 4th house as the Atma Karka. And as you know, what is the Atma Karka? It's the planet with the highest degree. Closest to the 30th degree point becomes the one planet that is going to signify the lessons that soul is here to learn based on its previous karma. So it can move forward. It can go towards God, closer and closer to that finishing line. Okay. And remember, we don't exclude Uranus, Neptune, or we don't include Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto in this particular scheme. This is not Western, this is Vedic astrology. And even in there, some don't use Rahu, some use Rahu. So that's another thing you have to see. So it's a discrepancy thing. I use 7 Karakas, meaning no Rahu either. So if you want to know who's your Atma Karka, go to khairasastrology.com under shop section, option 6, which is just a PDF report with my books. And then you'll see in the Gemini section, which is your Atma Karka, Bhatri Karka, Matte Karka, all the 7 Karakas. Along with, of course, your other astrological details and my consultations beyond option 6. And I'm going to be uploading December horoscope as well. Today is the 22nd. So in like 3-4 days, I will do the 7th Lord through houses as well. I'm actually going to go to a nice scenic place to make that video. So Mercury in the 4th house. So the number one thing you will see, there's going to be tremendous changes this person is going to deal with in terms of their education. A lot of change of mind, flickery mind towards maybe I should do this, maybe I should do this, maybe I can do that, maybe I will do double majors. And a person must move away from home in order for them to do well in their education. So for example, you're in one city, whether it's California, New Delhi, state, you got to go across the state. You got to go across the border and go attain your education if you want that education to be smooth. The other thing, especially the mother will be blamed in life, sometimes wrongfully blamed. And because Mercury is the Atma Karka, it is your soul that is going to witness it and to deal with its repercussions. You will have to witness the ridiculing of your mother. You will have to witness something blame coming on the mother. Now, it can also be the fact that you learn the truth. Your soul sees the truth that, oh, mothers can also be bad. Or your soul must feel the pain of seeing the mother being hurt for no reason by being blamed. Whether it's within the family dynamics, whether it's in society, her work, somebody can bring a false accusation against her, or it can be a real accusation. But that blame will come in. And it kind of like impacts your soul's lessons, like your journey is to witness certain humiliation of the mother. Why? Because of course you may have done something in the past to witness this particular lesson. So now you can understand that based on the fact that I just witnessed this, I need to see how I can amend myself, how I can, do something better. Because what happened here with this is this: when this Mercury brings about those blames, and especially if they're wrongful blames, you accused one of your servants in past life of stealing something or doing something when they didn't. But you did it because of your ego. Or you just were a psychopath or something. If the blame is correct, like the blame that you witness related to your mother, it is coming because you assisted somebody in doing some wrongdoing, especially in connection to cheating in business and property. You help someone. Let's do this. Okay, okay, I'll help you to do this scheme, and then we'll take the profit here, and then you go on your life. So now you have to witness being part of that real humiliation because of that real thing that occurred with the mother. Mercury 4th house. Okay. Especially as the Atma Karka, one should not attain education based on your emotional condition at that particular time. Like you're emotionally, because of the fact you witnessed the greatest story of an IAS officer, so now you want to go into government studies, political science, and IAS officer studies. What the person needs to do is assess things logically. That is the decision that I'm making about my education based on the fact I watched some inspirational movie and some story or documentary, and now that inspired me, because sometimes it does inspire a person permanently into pursuing something. But when Mercury's in the fourth house, most likely that emotion is not going to last long, and it's going to move, and then you'll be like, maybe I don't want to do this, maybe I'll just do this. Because remember, in the fourth house, Mercury is in a water which is flowing. So you're witnessing different things, right? You're witnessing different things. And now you just witness something inspirational, and like, oh, I want to do this, I want to pursue this. But by the time you want to do it, now the river is already flowing your Mercury boat forward, and you're witnessing something new. So because water is that emotional side, you can make decision on emotions. Somebody can make decision on emotions if Mercury is in the 5th house, 10th house, 11th house. Okay, they can succeed. Here, it can play with your emotions, so you learn that lesson. Because remember, Atma Karka is here to learn lesson only. That's why you've gotten that Atma Karka. So one has to learn to be more logical and to balance that emotional part out with this Mercury. The other thing, Mercury will also show that a person will always nurture their younger sister. Especially if you have a younger sister, you will always be there protecting her. You will always be there as a mother to that person. Whether you're brother, sister, doesn't matter. The other thing also, Mercury here will also show that whenever a person goes into business, they prefer working from home. Or they prefer working in a setting where there's things connected with a home-like setting. Like, for example, somebody gets us a grocery store. Grocery store is everything that you see in home, right? It's not like you're at a restaurant and you're only seeing like just food that is prepared and come in. No, all the ingredients that you see in your kitchen and pantry is there. So they like being in that, doing business in that environment of homely environment. Like, for example, somebody can do business of furniture, especially if Venus and Mars and Saturn are somehow creating a combination and Mercury is in the 4th. Business of furniture can happen. But the main thing is, like I was saying, it's all about the lessons. And as the Atma Karka, you will learn the biggest lesson in your life, because you will take on qualities of the mother's style of communication, and you can emotionally shatter somebody's ego. Somebody makes you emotionally insecure. You will go after them and say something that just you shouldn't be saying out in public. You will see, this is one of the biggest things with Mercury is the Atma Karka. They don't realize when to say and what to say and how to say it. They don't. You don't. That is the lesson you're here to learn. But because after you see the fact that because of what I said, somebody got mad. Because of what I said, somebody was humiliated. Because of what I said, I lost all my friend circle. Because I am like that. And you can't use this excuse all the time. Well, I am like that. This is how I am, and I want the world. No, then you're not learning the lessons. You're water. You have to mold yourself to fit into any kind of condition. You can't be a wood. You're water. That's the avastha here of Mercury. So if you see somebody who is emotionally very introvert, very quiet, very peaceful, don't be aggressively talking to them. Mold into their consciousness and connect with them. Otherwise, then you're just, there's not even no reason to watch this video. Because if you're just going to say, this is who I am and I'm not changing, well, great. Keep repeating the cycle. By all means, keep doing it. Because this is something that I've witnessed. Mercury as the Atma Karka is the most difficult thing I've seen in people. They will say these things that I'm telling you. That this is me, I cannot change. I always speak the truth. I always speak this. Whether you're speaking the truth, that doesn't matter. You're not becoming water. And that's your biggest flaw, and you're not learning that lesson. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Mercury as the Atma Karka in the 4th house. And remember, if you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss this type of videos. If you want to know all the things about astrology, go to my academy, Maghavedic Astrology Academy, in the description, or you can go to kerasastrology.com as well. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.